All right, first off, I would like to say thanks to all the fans who came out and wish all our fans happy holidays. Even though right now it's hard to think that the holidays are happy because of the way it turned out. But our guys, they fought and they hung in there, went into overtime and took some guts to do that. But we didn't play well enough today in all phases. We made mistakes that cost us, basically. We had an opportunity to put points on the board there at the half, and we weren't where we needed to be at the half to get points on the board. We got a couple field goals blocked. We got a couple balls thrown over our head. We turned the ball over a couple times, So, when in the NFL, it's hard to win when you do those kind of things, and basically that's what I told them inside. Now, with that being said, we still have another game to go. It's a division game, and so we got to take all the energy that we got and go and win that game. That's going to be important. I just found out the outcome of the Buffalo game. It's unfortunate that we weren't able to win this one, but we didn't do enough to win. All right, so that's all I need to say about that. We're going to work and we're going to go forward and we're going to try to do the best we can. That's what I tell them every week, and that's what we try to do every week, do the best we can. And today it wasn't good enough. Okay, with that, I'll open it up.
What happened there at the end of the half? There was intentional grounding. What was the explanation they gave you guys on that?
They said that there wasn't a receiver in the area, And a lot of times if the ball doesn't get wide enough or not close enough to a receiver, that's what happens,
What happened on those? What was the common thread other than your buddy 92 for Oakland, Seymour? I'm sure you've seen that before. What was the common thread on him getting his hand on 2 blocked field goals?
Well, they were able to they used a double push technique, and they were coming over our left side, and our guys were trying to stay low so that they wouldn't get pushed, and by being low, they were able to get a little push over the top of him. And Seymour is a long, tall guy, and he used his length to get his hands up, and block the kicks.
What happened on their long touchdown pass when you had Langford covered more?
We were in the coverage, and we got run by.
And then playing overtime, similar thing. There's a safety back.
Yes, exactly.
I guess we saw the good and the not so good in Kyle today. I mean, he led your comeback and showed some stuff, but also some mistakes. Talk about his uneven day.
Well, I think you saw the same thing in the team. You saw some good in the team, and then you saw some not so good in the team. And I know we want all of them to be perfect and help us win, but we weren't perfect today. And like I told them, all phases: offense, defense, special teams.
What did he show you, though? It looked like all hope was lost. And
he showed an ability to come back. Like I told this team that they have some substance, and they proved it today that they do have substance. They were able to make plays to put the game into overtime. Now we also screwed up some plays, but to be able to come back from adversity, when you're down a little bit, that shows a little something.
Last week you were able to use the possibility of playoffs as a motivation for you guys. I mean, what do you use this week?
Well, it's a division opponent, okay, and we want to go on the road and beat a division opponent. That's what we're going to use: pride in your performance and the group that you represent. And that's what it is. I mean, all these guys got pride, they got egos, and they want to win.
Romy, you talked about a minute ago about not finding out until after your game what happened to the Broncos. Did you not want to know what was going on in Buffalo today?
It doesn't make any difference what goes on in Buffalo, and I told them that last night. I said the thing that makes a difference is what we do, not what Buffalo does. We can't control what Buffalo does. We can't control what Denver was doing. The only thing we can control is what we do, and that was a message as far as that went. Hey, if Buffalo could have won, I don't know whether knowing it, I wouldn't have called the game any different knowing it.
Does this stick in your craw more though now knowing that Denver did lose? I mean, are you really does this hurt even more?
No, not really. I mean, it hurts that we didn't play well enough to win. That's what hurts, because if we had played well enough to win, all right, I would have felt good about my team not making mistakes and not giving up plays. And because I can't control what happened there, I would have felt good about our team. But I don't feel as good because we didn't make the plays we needed to make, and we had an opportunity to make some.
We'll take a couple more. Is there any common thread on some of the red zone issues? I mean, you guys got a touchdown on that last drive in the fourth quarter, but the first quarter ended up kicking a field goal and interception. Have you guys found a common thread and maybe figured it out on that touchdown, or is that just kind of how football works?
Well, we got that one touchdown, and probably we should have had another touchdown, but that's part of that, not taking advantage of the opportunity when you have it. And that happened a couple times today.
Could you just talk about the penalties? I mean, 11 penalties, 88 yards, not the kind of thing, obviously, that you want to see from a team this late in the season.
Well, no, I never want to see penalties, basically. The ones that eat at you are the procedure penalties, the things that, when you jump off sides, you don't want to see that. Offensively, when you move early, those penalties are fundamental in my mind, and they shouldn't occur. And so, and we weren't very good at some of that today.